welcome to Library Storytime. Our first story today is Glass Wings, a butterfly's story. This butterfly has clear glass wings, and in this story you're going to want to look for him in all the pictures and see what happens. Claire was a glass-winged butterfly. Her wings, as clear as windows, let the world shine through. And there she is, and you can see the sun shining through her wings.
Fly around.
When Claire soared high, she looked sky blue, or puffy white, or rainbow striped. Isn't that cool? When she swooped down low to the forest floor, she seemed as feathery green as the ferns. There she is. And when she fluttered among the flowers sipping nectar, Claire looked like a flower too. And there she is. You can see her sitting right there. That's a cool butterfly. I like being flowery best, Claire thought. I love being here with my flowery mother and father and brothers and sisters in our bright, blooming home. But one day while Claire was chasing a wisp of milkweed silk, a sudden wind swept her up. She's going up into the sky. Claire, we can't see you, her family called. Here I am, said Claire, but she was lost in the swirling clouds. On and on she tumbled, scared and lonely. Finally, the wind let her go. So here she is swirling, and then the wind let her go toward, what do you see there? A city. She fluttered down to a strange new world, a city of concrete and corners. I hope I'll find some flowers here, Claire said hungrily, and I hope that my family will find me. You think they'll find her in that big city? How would anyone find you? Asked a pigeon. You're almost invisible. See her there? Your wings are as gray as the sidewalk, a ladybug added. As plain as the air, said an ant. Are you a ghost? Of course not, said Claire. I'm a glass-winged butterfly. My wings can be any color at all. Look. So she's going to show them how she can fly around and change colors here. Claire looked around for a spot of color. Up above, she saw 3 big ones lined up in a row. Oh, said the ladybug, you're as red as me. And now you're as yellow as a taxi, cried the pigeon. And now you're as green as a soda can, the ant exclaimed. Are you a magic butterfly? I wish, said Claire. I'd fly right home, but I don't know the way. She misses her home already. Stay here with us then, the pigeon suggested. No butterflies ever visit, said the ladybug. They just pass overhead on their way somewhere else. Would you like something to eat? Asked the ant, offering Claire a tortilla chip. Thanks, but I only eat nectar, said Claire, from flowers. Flowers? Asked the pigeon. What are flowers? Asked the ant. I know what flowers are, said the ladybug, flapping her wings. I ate some tasty ones on flowers just this morning. Follow me. I'll show you. So there they go on a trip through the city. And the ladybug led them to an empty lot where a few flowers grew. They were dusty and scraggly, nothing like the lush flowers back home. But they swayed a little in the breeze and offered Claire their nectar. And as she drank it, Claire felt more like her old self again. So there are a few flowers there in the city, aren't there? Day after day, Claire fluttered among the flowers, sipping their nectar, carrying their sticky yellow pollen from plant to plant, helping new flowers to grow. Her new friends helped the flowers too. The ladybug kept them free of pests. The ants stirred up the soil they grew in. The pigeons scattered their seeds this way and that. So all the animals are helping the flowers. And Claire was happy when everything growing and gathering around her. But at night, she dreamed of her family far away. Look how her wings look in the nighttime when it's dark. Look at the wings there. Oh, look at her now. That's so pretty. One morning, the pigeon told Claire, "Look how many flowers are growing since you've been here with us." "Like magic," said the ant. "And look at your wings," admired the ladybug. "Look, look," said a voice in the sky. Claire looked, and look what she sees.
Butterfly.
More butterflies are coming. A family of glass wings was fluttering near. Look at all those butterflies with the glass wings. "Look at that big patch of color," they cried. "Look at the flowery butterfly. She looks just like our Claire. We've been looking for you." "Here I am," said Claire, "with my friends." The butterflies waved their wings. They spun and swooped through the sky, changing from blue to gold to purple pink, starry as the night, sparkly as the city lights. And look at them all up there. They're pretty butterflies. Bright as the butterfly garden, they all make together every day. Yeah, so pretty. So I guess they decided to stay there in the city. That's nice. I never knew there was such a thing as a glass-winged butterfly, but there really is.
Yep.
Okay, Miss Lisa.
All right, so we know that butterflies are one of the first signs of spring and summer, and so we're going to read another book. So as I read through this book, it's called It's Spring. I want you to think about all the things that happen in the springtime. After the snow is gone and the cold is gone, what happens in the spring? Okay, so here we have some beautiful purple flowers. Those are crocuses. Those are one of the flowers that come up in the spring. And of course, the bluebirds come back. I run outside in thin pants and short sleeves. Right? In the wintertime, we don't wear that, do we? But in springtime, we do. No thick, heavy winter coat bundles around me. I skip and I leap and I feel light and free. Fresh air rushes over me. Now, do you guys see the trees? There's just a little bit of snow still here. But the flowers are starting to come up. Guys, what's he doing right here in his hand? What's flying here? A kite, yeah. Playing outside is fun in the springtime. Creeks and streams are starting to flow. We hear the trickle of melting ice and snow. Then one day the pitter-patter, splitter-splatter of rain pours down, and creeks and streams rush and gush again. Okay, so it oftentimes rains in the springtime, right? I dip my boot in the puddle just to see how deep it is. Swish, swish, watch this. Kersplash! It's spring. You guys ever like to go play in mud puddles? Put your boots on and go jump in them?
I like to.
I love to, okay? I'm over 50 years old and I still love to do it. It's fun. We find tight, pointy leaf buds on the bushes and trees. See all the little tiny buds coming out? I peel one open and see the beginnings of a tiny, fresh new leaf. I find some pussy willows and look soft and sleek, and I rub a gentle one across my cheek. So here's a plant called a pussy willow, and they're really soft like cotton. The ground is growing soft and warm again. There's a clean, fresh smell in the air. We find tiny, new, green, growing things everywhere. Animals that slept all winter are now waking up. Okay, do you guys see some animals on this picture? We have earthworms and frogs. Colton, look, here's a turtle. Snakes and beetles and ladybugs. There's a beetle.
Ladybugs and...
The only one I don't see is the earthworm.
And the woman ladybugs.
Yeah. One day we spot a robin.
Robin.
And soon we see red-winged blackbirds and bright gold... Yeah, and goldfinch. Every morning we hear the birds sing. They cheep and they warble and they trill. It's spring! Now these red-winged blackbirds, they say, "Okaree, okaree." I've got them in my yard.
I love those birds.
Birds fly here and there with grass in their beaks, and we watch them building nests in trees, getting ready for their new families. Squirrels line their nests with sticks and dry leaves, and here in this hole are some baby, what do we see here?
A baby.
Baby bunnies. Ducks quack to their ducklings and geese honk to their goslings, all soft and fuzzy and out for a swim. Day by day I watch the flower buds grow and swell. They soon burst open into bright, beautiful daffodils. It is so sunny and cheerful, they make my heart sing. It's spring, it's spring. Oh, guys, do you see what's right here? Do you know what this is? It's an insect. Do you see him? His two hands are sort of folded together like he's praying. It's called a praying mantis. You'll have to look for those in your yard. Okay, sit back down. It's sort of hard to see, but he's right there.
Yeah.
Ferns uncurl and leaves unfurl. Tree branches that were bare now have tiny green leaves. It's time to plant the seeds, right? Do you guys have gardens? Corn and cucumbers, beans and peas, and my very own sunflower seeds. The days are getting longer. Now the sun sets after dinner. Outside we watch the sky turn slowly dark and count the stars as they all come out. Then all the spring peepers and the bullfrogs sing. It's spring, it's spring. Look at all the bullfrogs. There's a little tiny frog called a spring peeper. And it peeps, 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 peeps all night long. I'll tell you, I know about them. We have them in our yard too. The sun shines longer and the days grow warmer. One day I notice that the trees are all covered with full-grown leaves. Soon it will be summer, but right now it is still spring. What's the dog chasing up the tree? Hey boys, look, what's the dog chasing up the tree? What's up there?
A cat.
A cat went up the tree. Yep, okay, sit back down. I blow dandelion seed fluff and watch it float away. Dandelion or dragonflies dip and dart every which way. I leap in the air, there's a new life bursting everywhere. Come out, smell the flowers, hear the birds sing. It's spring, it's spring. There's dragonflies. All right, so then there's a lot of nature activities to do at the back of this book. So it's great time right now to get outside and see what there is because it's spring. Now, I've given you guys some pictures, right? Get those pictures ready and let's guess about what is in spring. Guys, you remember the name of this bird? It was in our book. Remember what I called it? Look at it. What color is its wing? It's a red-winged blackbird. Now,
Blackbird.
yeah, who's got the robin? Robins are one of the first birds out there. Who's got the robin? Nope, look in your pictures. The bird. Who's got the robin with
Where's
the
that
worm in
bird?
its mouth?
There he is.
There he is. Come put him up here by this bird. So birds come out in the spring. We get lots of different birds. Well, let's make him so he looks, let's put him right here. And then there's that earthworm right there too. All right, we also have lots of baby animals in the spring, don't we? Who's got the baby bunnies, like in our book? Okay, come on, put those up here. Baby bunnies, awesome. Who's got the baby chickens? Chickens and baby ducks? Yep, come put those right here, boys. Oh, all animals start having their babies in the spring. Good job. Yep, there's our little ducklings and our little chicks and our baby bunnies. Now, around ponds and in forests, we get turtles and frogs, don't we? Do you guys have any of those? I have a frog. Who's got a turtle? Yeah, come put that up there. Just yesterday, I was walking in the sun around my pond, and guess what? There were 3 turtles laying up in the log. They were stunning themselves. So turtles are coming out a lot too. All right, we also have flowers, don't we? Remember what this guy in our story did? He was blowing the dandelion fluff. Come put it over here. We're running out of space. But the book also talked about daffodils. And here's another flower that comes out in Easter, the tulips, right? We also have trees that start to bud and bloom, don't they? Let's take our birds away. Can you come put that up here, Ezra? All right, so you'll notice if you start looking at our trees right now, boys and girls, they are all going to have little itty bitty buds on them, and then they'll soon open up into a beautiful leaf, right? Now, what about us humans? What do we like to do? Do we like to splash in the water? Okay, come put up the boots.
Okay.
Yeah, we wear our rain boots in the spring. Because why do we have to wear rain boots, Ezra? Because what's it going to do? Come put that up there. It's going to rain a lot, isn't it? It will rain a lot. So, but that rain is going to bring these beautiful flowers. Now, as a human, what do? We wear short sleeves. Come on, put that picture up here. What else do we do in the springtime? We might fly a kite or go for a walk. These are all signs of spring. Yeah, go for a walk. I love to walk outside, right? All right, so boys and girls, I want you to go outside, take a walk, see how many of these things you notice because it's a great time in the spring. All right, Miss Kim's got another thing about spring.
In the springtime, a little later, not yet, we plant the tiny seeds to make the flowers grow and various things. So in this book, we are going to be planting seeds. Oh, there's another butterfly. That looks like a monarch. Mm-hmm. All right, watch carefully, boys. There's magic in this tiny seed. Press it down and count to 3. Ezra, would you come up and press on the seed and count to 3? Mm-hmm. Ezra.
Right there.
Right there.
Count 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. All right, we got it down in the ground now.
We got that one planted. We'll plant another, then one more, and press them down and count to 4.
Okay, press it down. Just hold it. Press. Put your finger on one and press. Put your finger on one.
Press.
1, 2, 3, 4. You got to get them down in the dirt. Yeah.
They have to go down, down. Like this seed right here is already down in the dirt. Yep. Okay, have a seat.
Let's see what else we get to do in this book.
Oh, we're going to wiggle our fingers to add some water. Wiggle your fingers, make it rain. All right. Oh, that's enough. Next, we need to rub the sun to make it hotter. Rub. Okay. Colton wants to rub it too. All right. Do you notice what's happening, boys? Looky. Those seeds that we pressed in the ground, they're starting to grow. Yep, they're starting to grow. Oh, now we need to tap this cloud and wish for more rain. Can you tap the cloud? Tap, tap, tap. Tap, 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 tap. Uh-huh, good job. All right, and look, those plants are getting bigger. They just keep growing. Oh, clap to bring the sun again. Can you clap your hands?
Come out, sun.
Come outside.
Yep, that'll be enough rain for right now. Keep watching those plants grow. Ah, find the worm. Can you find the worm? Look for his tail. Where is he? Yeah, you found him. Very good. I also see a ladybug. And you know what this is? A snail.
I see
A snail.
a snail.
A snail. Shoo away that hungry snail. He'll eat our little tiny buds. So we don't want him there. Shoo him away.
Shoo, shoo.
Go away.
Go away, little snail.
Tell the little bud good night.
Good night.
Good night, little bud. Good night.
Good night.
Guess what you'll see in the morning light. Now look how tall the plants have gotten. What do you think you're going to see in the morning?
Plant.
Maybe some flowers? Might be. That's a pretty good guess, I think. Wow! Now, look at that purple flower. Wow. That's pretty. You see what's over here? Yep. He has a job to do too when it comes to flowers.
A bee.
Bzzz. All right, we need to tap the cloud again. It's time for more rain. Good job. Good job. Oh, I think that'll do good. Do you see what's happening to this plant?
It's turning into
It's starting to get a red flower. Very good. Oh, it's another rain shower. It's raining. And look, orange. Very good. Oh, I think we might be going to tell it to stop raining soon. Oh, touch the blossoms gently, please. Would you like to touch the flowers? Touch the flowers just real gentle.
I like the orange one.
Ah,
I like the purple one.
ooh, I like purple.
Me too.
Miss Lisa and I have that in common. We like purple.
Oh.
Woo, look at this now. We're going to jiggle the plants to scatter the seeds.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Scatter the seeds around.
Look
Do
at
you know
those.
what kind of birds those are?
They're the littlest tiny birds we
Little
have in
tiny
Indiana.
birds. They have little wings and they just flap real fast.
And they can fly backwards.
It's a hummingbird.
Hummingbird.
Hummingbirds. They're pretty too. The purple flower needs a clip. Swipe across the stem. Snip, snip. Swipe across it. Snip, snip, snip. Can you get your
snip.
scissors out?
When you get scissors out, we're going to cut them to take them inside.
Snip those flowers
Snip,
off.
snip, snip, snip.
Snip, snip,
Yep.
snip, 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 snip.
Do you see what has happened to the purple flower? The wind blew.
Snip, 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 snip.
Okay, have a seat. The wind blew and it's blowing the seeds away to plant more seeds. Close your eyes and wave your hands in the air. You wave your hands in the air. Mm-hmm.
How do you do that?
Did you notice that on this plant, there's another bud coming open? And there's a new purple flower growing.
A new
Isn't that awesome?
bug.
See the purple coming out?
Bug.
bud.
It's like
Uh-huh.
a bug.
Oh, look. There's magic everywhere. Look here. We'll have a seat so our friends can see at home too. See the little plants starting to grow here? So we won't have just 3 flowers. We're going to have, wonder how many. Let's count.
Okay, boys, let's count the flowers.
Can you just sit on your pillows, please?
Sit on your pillow a minute.
Let's count the flowers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And sometimes they grow more than one on a stem. That's pretty cool. And there are all of the friends that were helping with the plants. They're everywhere. So you could plant your own little tiny seed if you wanted to. All you need is some dirt And you put the seed in there, press it down a little bit, and be sure and water it. Put it out in the sunshine and watch it grow. That would be a really fun project to do at home. So that is our story, Plant the Tiny Seed. Lots of things are going to start growing soon. The grass is turning greener and the trees are getting buds on them. So springtime is a really fun time. I like the spring. All right. Well, I hope that everyone had a good time learning about spring today. And we trust you'll have a good day. Can you stand up and tell them bye-bye, boys?
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Bye.